Welcome back to You'll Go Wild. In this episode we visit Cairns Botanical Gardens, the art gallery, rusty markets and swim in Stoney Creek and finally spot a croc. We travel further north to get out of the rain in Corunda. Sadly it was raining there too, but the campsite was clean and super friendly. Rusty's Markets was bustling with activity and people busily shopping and eating. There were produce displayed in every nook and cranny. The vibrant atmosphere made the whole experience exciting. The whole place was buzzing, a complete change to the stark clinical shopping centres and towns affected from COVID that we've all come to accustom to. The rain had eased a little, so we decided to visit the botanical gardens.
See the size of asparagus?
Asparagus? It's big, isn't it? It's amazingly lush and green. The humidity had brought out the deadly mozzies. We retreated inside the butterfly garden enclosure. I did try and capture them on the camera, but they refused to stand still. Mind, there were only 3 in the building. We couldn't stand being bitten any longer, so we headed off to the art gallery and old courthouse for a different cultural experience. Now, I love art and appreciate all different forms, but this was unique. Some was a little too controversial and pushed the boundaries of expression on my vlog, so you're going to have to visit yourself to see what I really mean.
Good. Whatever it is, I did it.
Can I not even, read your crimes?
Not really. I'm not going to be reformed.
Fair enough. I sentence you to 35 years of marriage.
Oh no, anything like this. I want a death sentence.
The theme was 60 years of Cairns Festival. Basically, it was all photos of people at the festival. Although the pictures didn't interest me, as I didn't know any of them, the old building was fantastic. The next day, the clouds had lifted, so we headed out for a swim in Stoney Creek. It was a short stroll along a rocky path, and there were several spots to take a dip.
Oh, I see, that's the first one. But this goes up. So I thought it raised back the bridge.
After Andy wanting to go for a swim, he needed a little convincing to get in as the water was a little chilly. Okay, that was an understatement. It was really bloody freezing and we were in and out quicker than a minnow can swim a dipper.
Well, I'm in. Come on. Well, no, I am. You're only up to your thighs. I'm up to the girls. Your girls are in the water. Yeah, I'm not going down there looking for them. I'm not going to put my head underwater. Well, not intentionally anyway. I'm doing this just for you guys. Oh. I'm in. Oh. Yeah. Come on, Pansy, get in. It's actually really deep too. Oh, actually no, I'm stood on a rock now.
The water was clear and sweet, so it was nice to have a little dip even if it was a little fresh. Today we're heading out to Port Douglas to meet some old friends, Jeremy and Alison, who are visiting from England. We haven't seen them in over 20 years. On the way, we stopped off for a quick photo opportunity.
Up here is a sign, and it's called Yule Point. And being it's a little bit apt, it's our surname, we're going to chase after it and get a photo. Unfortunately, there's nowhere to park along this road, so we've had to hike a little bit to get and run back. So just so we can take a photo. It's beautiful that you're driving past this really busy road. The beach just, and no one's on it. There you go.
We got it.
After a great lunch and catch-up, we joined them on a crocodile boat tour around the harbour. The captain was very comical and kept us entertained with his quick banter and history of the area.
That's a nice sailing boat too.
The depot marks the point from upstream of which all the boats that you now see will be here for free. You don't pay to be up here, this is all anchored zone, so you just drop your anchor on the river floor and you hang off that. It doesn't cost you a cent to stay here, you pay in sandflies and mosquitoes instead. There he is. There you got him. There he is. Awesome, I'm so happy to see him there for you. He's a little hard to photograph because he's not really playing the game there, because you can see he's hiding the head behind the mangrove roots there. But you guys are the right consent.
Could you lure him out so we can get another photo? Yeah.
Tickle your toes over the side.
If you could, a luring leg. That's right, yeah.
Cut your finger or something.
Yeah, or someone else's.
Yes.
Well, very big bonus there. This time of the day would not be much chance to see that one. Lady Douglas and some really nice yachts around here. This one here is called Obscurity, the big white yacht. That's a Jeanneau, they come out of France. 60-foot Jeanneau would be $2 million. It's got the big dog on the bow of it there. You can see the dog on the front of the boat, sleeping there.
Yeah.
In front of that is a boat called Cascade, which used to be owned by Shel Strawn. Shel was the lead singer out of Skyhooks, if you remember that band. Cascade was Shelley's private boat. Sort of thing, you know. But there's another Riviera here coming up with the black balls on the roof there, the track visions, the CWC one, and 72-foot riv there, that's 5 million plus, that one, 5.5 I think. There's a smaller version of called Fifth Dimension just behind this one on my right, and that was 3.5 million, the small one, so talking another $1.5 million at least for the bigger version. Straight in front of us, all the way to Cairns, and all the way to your left is the Trinity Bay, named by Cook, who would discover this bay on a Sunday, the day of the Trinity. Cook names lots of things. But next up on our right is the Sugar Wharf. In 1904 they built this building, and it was purpose-built as a heritage listed building. Nowadays it's heritage listed as a building of significance. But this is where the sugar was stored. Well before we had roads, the sugar would go by barge up to Cairns, and then basically they take the sugar from here by barges down to Cairns and into the train system, and it will go from then on.
The tour only cost $40 each and was an hour and a half long and included one alcoholic drink and some nibbles to share between two. Not bad value, and we got to see our first croc in Queensland. We said goodbye and headed off to the Daintree. Next time on You'll Go Wild, we discover we have a stowaway.
Yeah, there's two containers, they're fine. Hello, you've been enjoying yourself in there? You made an awful lot of noise last night. For someone so small, you actually looked quite big, sounded quite big. Alright, I'm going to put you down. I'm going to put the camera down, we're not going to put you down. And we're going to deal with you somehow. I'm going to put shoes on first.
Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe and share.